everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I have a sort of chatty life update vlog for you. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I haven't done one of these since I was doing like the monthly wedding updates. So I thought now was the perfect time to do it. The weather outside is really dull and grey and awful. So it's definitely not a day for going out anywhere. So I thought it was the perfect day to film. And there's been quite a lot going on over the last few months since the wedding, so there's definitely a lot to catch you up on. I am actually loving this weather today because I am much more of an autumn girl than a summer girl, and now we're getting to the end of August, we're getting more towards the autumn weather, and after lots and lots of sleepless nights because it was just too hot, I am so ready for some autumn weather and for cosy jumpers and blankets and fluffy socks, and I am all here for that. So bring on autumn is what I say. I don't know about you, but yeah, today we have got just a bit of a chatty catch-up video, so I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed already, please do go and check out the rest of my videos and hit that subscribe button if you see anything that you are interested in. We've got lots of exciting content coming up over the next few weeks, so you definitely want to be subscribed so you don't miss any of that. I guess the main thing that has happened since I did one of these updates is that we got married. I've done plenty of videos on that though, so I will link the playlist down below where you can find all of those. But I will just say again, it was the best day ever. Everything went perfectly and we had the most magical wedding day. Since then, we have been on our mini moon, which we absolutely loved. I have also put a video on here of that, so I will link that down below as well. We went to Pasturewood Holidays, which if you've seen some of my previous videos there, you will know that we absolutely love it, and we get to take the dog with us when we go there. So he had a wonderful time as well. We are hoping to go back again at the start of next year because we did actually get some vouchers for there as one of our wedding presents, which was so lovely, and it's probably going to mean our next trip will pretty much be half price, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, we are hoping to go back there sometime maybe in the next like 6 to 8 months. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that already. Speaking of our mini moon, we are also now getting really close to our honeymoon. As you will have seen from last time's video, we are going on our honeymoon. Now it is only 2 weeks away as you're watching this. We're going on our honeymoon to LA and to Orlando. So excited. It has been a long time coming. Cannot wait. I can't believe it is finally almost here. That is only 2 weeks away now, so we've got all the packing to do. We've got sort of things to buy for the dog for while we're away, like food and everything. We've still got a couple of last minute bits to buy for the honeymoon. Everything's booked now, so we don't have any of that to worry about, but we need to like sort money out and all that sort of thing. So still lots to be doing over the next couple of weeks. And as I said in last week's video, there is going to be lots of honeymoon content coming as well. So over the next few weeks there is going to be a couple of Q&As because I've had a lot of questions on my Instagram when I've put up some question boxes. So there's going to be one that's just sort of like a general honeymoon Q&A, and one that is specifically like questions to do with the places that we're going in LA and Orlando. I thought I would split it into 2 videos just because we got so many questions. But those are coming up over the next sort of month, and then there's also going to be a pack with me, and as you will know if you've watched the video, or as you can assume if you know us, we are obviously going to be doing like the Disney and the Universal parks and all of the other parks that we love as well. So there will be a what's in my park bag video as well. So all of the honeymoon content is coming your way very soon, but there is going to be a couple of other non-honeymoon videos thrown into the mix as well. What else has happened over the last few months since the wedding? We have had my birthday. I had a lovely birthday. I got spoiled rotten. I did do like a birthday week sort of vlog, so I will link that in the description as well. We went for a date night and spent some time with family, and it was really lovely. We have also been on quite a few date nights over the last few months, just out for meals and to the cinema. A couple of weekends ago I went to a friend's surprise baby shower. That was really lovely. I'm always a bit nervous going to things like that when I don't really know many people that are going to be there, and especially when I know there's going to be like games and stuff. I'm a bit of a like socially awkward, anxious person, so I do get really nervous going to things like that, but I actually had a really, really good time. Of course, the puppy is here again as well. Yeah, I actually had a really, really good time at that. There's been some photos already on my Instagram from that, and a little video as well, so head over to my Instagram if you want to see some more from that baby shower. What else has happened? Richard's brother got engaged, his middle brother and his now fiance. They've been together pretty much as long as we have, and they got engaged a couple of months ago now. So that was really, really exciting news. No one really was expecting it, so that was a really, really nice surprise. And we have got their engagement party coming up next weekend. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I still don't know what I'm going to wear. I haven't really had a look for anything to wear because there's been that much other stuff going on. So I think I need to raid my wardrobe because there isn't a lot of spare money at the minute with the honeymoon being so close. So I'm definitely going to have to raid my wardrobe to try and find something to wear for that. The puppy's birthday is also coming up next weekend. He's going to be 2 years old on the 4th of September. So luckily Richard is off work that day, and I'm obviously off work every weekend, so I'm off as well. So we're just going to spend all day as the three of us. We have got him a ball pool, trying not to ruin the surprise. And we've got him some new toys and treats, and he's just gonna oh, that's okay, you can sit there. Yeah, so we've got him lots of nice things for his birthday coming up. I am going to attempt to make a doggy birthday cake. I have found a recipe for a cake and for sort of a substitute to icing to go on the top, and I'm going to attempt to make that because we do like to get him a cake, but I also don't really want to pay a fortune for one, especially when he just like makes a mess with it and scoffs it all in like 10 seconds flat anyway. So I'm going to attempt to make one myself. We will see how that goes. I am going to be filming that weekend, so you will probably see me filming that and you will see whether it has been a complete disaster or not. I'm sure regardless he will eat it, even if it turns out being a complete mess. He basically eats anything, so he'll still eat it. But it would be nice if it turned out as a success. Other than that, there hasn't really been that much going on. I know I'm saying other than that when I've just listed off loads of things that have been going on. But yeah, I think that is pretty much all that has been going on. We have been in a bit of a sort of film watching binge at the moment. The puppy's now whinging because he wants my attention. We decided to try again at watching all of the Marvel films in like chronological order because we started it once before and then gave up. So we started with that again, and we have got quite a long way through it. The intention was to try and catch up with all of them before we went away. That is not going to happen because we've still got about 9 films to watch, and there's no way we can watch all of them in 2 weeks. But I've actually really, really enjoyed watching them. I was never really like a massive Marvel fan, but I have really enjoyed them this time. Even ones that I didn't really think I would enjoy, I have. So if you haven't really seen any of them, which I know is probably the minority of people, I would definitely suggest that you go and check them out. If you've got a Disney Plus subscription, they're all on there, and they actually have like a section that lists them in chronological order, so it's really easy to do. We have also recently watched the new Minions film, Rise of Gru, I think it's called. That was really, really good. I was very surprised by it. I preferred it to like any of the original like Despicable Me films or anything. I really, really enjoyed it. I knew that it would be decent, but I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. There was several points in it where we were like laughing out loud for a good like 5 minutes at like certain clips. I mean, everyone loves the Minions, don't they? Like everyone thinks they're funny, but this was a really, really good film. What else have we watched recently? We have watched The Black Phone. Not for the faint-hearted. We have only watched it because we are going to Halloween Horror Nights, and there is a house there that is based on The Black Phone and Freaky, which are both Blumhouse films. So we watched The Black Phone the other week, so just so that we know like what things actually are as we're going through the house. And honestly, it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting it to be absolutely terrifying based on the trailer, and it wasn't actually that bad. It's definitely what you would call a thriller, but it's more of like a crime thriller rather than like a gory horror thriller. So it was a lot more doable if you're a wimp like me. But it was a really good story, really good actors. There was a couple of things at the end that sort of left me with questions. So I don't know whether maybe the intention is for there to be another one that will answer those questions, like maybe they've left it a bit open-ended so that they could do another if they wanted to. But I don't like films that leave me with questions. I like films that tie up all loose ends. But saying that, I did enjoy it. It was a good film. If you like the sort of crime thriller genre, I think you would enjoy it. It's sort of like a child abduction type film. But yeah, I do think you would enjoy it if you're into that sort of thing. And then I have also recently binge watched the most recent season of Virgin River. If you haven't seen Virgin River and you don't know what it is, where have you been? It is one of the best things that Netflix have brought out in recent years, in my opinion. I think it's season 4 that's just been released. And I literally watched it within like 2 days. I am absolutely in love with it. It's set in like a small town in America, based on like the residents of that town and their lives, mainly based on this woman that sort of moved in as an outsider and how she's now fit into the town and how her life develops when she's there. And honestly, I am obsessed with it. I discovered it one night a few years ago now when it had just come out. I can actually remember it really clearly. I was sitting on the living room floor painting the back of photo frames for the wedding, and I was just scrolling through Netflix trying to find something to like put on in the background, and I came across this and started watching it, and before I knew it I had watched every episode. I think I watched it for a good like 4 hours straight, and I was devastated when it got to the last episode and I realised that it was the only series. I thought it was something that had like been out for a while and there would be 2 or 3 series of it, but I didn't look before I started it, and then I was devastated when there was only one. But they have kept bringing out more, and I'm pretty sure it is now the 4th series that I've just watched, and I still enjoyed it just as much as the first. I am absolutely loving it. There is a 5th series coming, so I can't wait for that to come, but I think that's probably going to be another year at least before we get that. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving that, so I would definitely recommend Virgin River if you're into that sort of small American town sitcom type program. Yeah, that's what we've been watching lately. I haven't read any more new books recently, which I'm a bit ashamed to say because it has been a long time now since I've read anything. But I am planning to take my Kindle on the plane, so I'll probably do some reading then because we've got an 11-hour flight. I'm not really looking forward to that. 8 hours to Florida is sort of pushing it for me, getting bored and wanting to like get off the plane. So I'm not looking forward to 11 hours. We have done Vegas, which is the same, but that was a really long time ago, so I can't quite remember how I managed it. But I'm planning to like download loads of stuff on the tablet, and I'll do some reading on my Kindle and stuff, so hopefully it won't be too bad. I have bought quite a few new books recently, but I just haven't read any of them. I think maybe the next one I'm going to start is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I think that's what it's called. Everybody's been raving about it for quite a while now, and I bought it when I went to the Metro Centre with my mum, and I still haven't read it. So I think that's probably going to be the next thing that I read. Probably remember me telling you, I think I told you in a previous video, if not I've definitely talked about it on my Instagram stories, that I've got quite a lot of plans for the house that I want to do. My original intention was to make a start on them after the wedding, before the honeymoon. That hasn't happened. Things just took a lot longer to get back to normal after the wedding than I thought they would, and there's just been a lot more stuff going on than I thought there would be. Like, I have literally just last week got all of the wedding stuff that we are keeping packed up into a box and put away. Until last week, for the last 3 months, it has just been sat on the sideboard in the dining room because I didn't have anywhere to put it. I couldn't be bothered to even tackle sorting it all out. So I've literally only just got that done last week, so it's no wonder I haven't managed to get anything else done. I really want to redecorate's the wrong word. Our kitchen needs a bit of a freshen up anyway. It could do with a lick of paint. But I also want to try and do something with the flooring, and I also want to try and paint the cupboards. I want to try and do some stenciling on the tiles in there. I want to recover the work surfaces. So there's a lot I want to do in there, and originally that is what I planned to do in between the wedding and the honeymoon, but then it got to a point where I knew I wasn't going to have the time to do that. So then I shifted my focus, and I was going to do the hallway and the stairs onto the landing because that seemed like a much easier job. All I wanted to do was strip the paint off like the banister and the spindles, and take the canvases down out the hall and put up some framed prints from the wedding instead. And that was about all I wanted to do there. But then again, time got away from me and I haven't done that either. So yeah, it sounds like I haven't really done much, but there's just been more stuff going on that I haven't had a chance to do. So I'm thinking my plan now is when we get back off honeymoon, I definitely want to do the hall and the stairs, because I think that is going to make a massive difference to that area of the house. And we do decorate that area of the house for Christmas. So I really want to get that done before Christmas. The kitchen I will leave until the start of next year. And I'm also wanting to maybe try and do some panelling in the living room. So again, that will wait until the start of next year. I can't believe it's August and I'm talking about what I want to do before Christmas. But as I said in my vlog that I put up a couple of weeks ago, I have also already booked in my Christmas hair appointment. That's how close that is getting. And this is probably going to terrify some of you, and some of you will probably think I'm insane. But I have also pretty much finished our Christmas shopping. Like I've bought pretty much everything we need to buy for people. The only thing that's left is like chocolate and alcohol, which will be bought nearer the time. I've also bought some new Christmas decorations. But yeah, I'm a Christmas girl, and as soon as I can start shopping for it, I will. It's partly because I love Christmas, and it's also partly because I just love being organised. And I don't know about you, but I feel like when I go on holiday towards the end of the year, I come back and it feels like Christmas is just here in no time, and I feel really disorganised, and I hate that. So I thought this time I would get organised before we go, and then when we get back off honeymoon, I'll have plenty of time to do the things that I want to do in the house before it gets to Christmas. So yeah, that is my little ramble of everything that has been going on. I'm pretty sure I've just talked non-stop for at least like 15 minutes. But I hope you feel a bit caught up with what's going on in my life at the moment. I know this is going to be a much shorter video than the recent ones have been, but you're probably all glad for a little bit of a break. I know like the DIY wedding ones were like 45 minutes to an hour long. And I always end up managing to talk for longer than I plan to, as you can tell by the fact I'm still going. Yeah, so I'm going to end this here before I just ramble even further. But I do hope you've enjoyed this little video of me just sitting here rambling at you. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up, as I said at the start. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you click that notification bell so that you get a notification when I upload a video, because there is lots of exciting ones to come and I would hate for you to miss any of them. I am going to go now before the puppy knocks over my tripod because he keeps nudging it, and I will see you next weekend with another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.